Hi, welcome to the Write, Learn and Earn channel. I am Kim Mark, your host. I am an author and a YouTuber and a trainer for new authors. So today we're going to be chatting about productivity, how to improve your productivity as an author, and especially as a new author. And specifically, accountability helps. So research shows that if you share your goals publicly, you can increase your chances of meeting them by up to 65%. And if you've got an accountability partner or a coach or a mentor, someone that is going to help you to be accountable, then your chances increase by a staggering 95%. But as a new author, how do you find the correct people to partner with who are going to help you with your goals? Now, on average, we would chat to a friend, maybe a colleague, our spouse about what our goals are. And that's wonderful. However, sometimes those people are emotionally over supportive. Now, what does that mean? It means that when you have got a little bit of trouble at home, you're a bit fluish, or the kids' homework is a bit of a challenge, or maybe there was something troubling that happened at work, our friends and family tend to say, oh, that's terrible, you're going through a hard time. Just slow down, you'll get to your goal. A person who is independent of your family is going to look at things differently. And if you've got a paid coach, that makes it even more different because those people are invested in your success. But what happens if you can't afford an accountability coach? Well, there are wonderful tools that are freely available. And today we're going to be chatting a little bit about a Nanowrimo. So Nanowrimo stands for National Novel Writing Month. And a lot of established authors are already in a rhythm of going into that support system. They have in November, they write a full novel, which has to be up to 50,000 words. You can do it more if you want to, but they expect you to write 50,000 words in 1 month. Now, if that sounds a massive goal, don't worry, there's a whole bunch of authors that are in it with you. And sometimes they have write-ins. So they will meet up at a coffee shop or some kind of place like that, and they will sit and they will write for however many hours they've decided to be there. Obviously, because of lockdown in many countries, there have been some restrictions to that. And so a lot of authors are starting to do virtual write-ins. So to choose your accountability partner, you have to have someone that is dedicated to your goal, that will be understanding of you, but is not going to accept excuses, because there are things that we can do to modify our lives and our circumstances and our routines. And an external person is more likely to assist you in finding out what that is, because they are not as emotionally involved with you as what your family and friends are. So I'm going to head over to Nanowrimo so that you can have a look a little bit at the architecture that they have and the tools that are available to you. Now, don't despair if you're trying to write a novel before November. They do have what they call camps. And at a camp, you can work with different projects during the course of the year, and you are able to track your progress at other times. So there is a camp that is going to be coming up in April. I'm going to be participating in that, but I've already got something that is loaded onto the system, and that is what we're going to have a look at now. So here we are on my page for Camp Nanowrimo, and you will see that I have a book in progress already. So this is book 4. You can see that my goal is 90,000 words, and of that I've already completed 32,063 words. Now, if we go to Camp Nanowrimo, well, into my Nanowrimo, we click on track your writing progress. Okay, so this is going to tell you that I loaded some words in January. And you'll see here is the progress. So I actually stopped working on this book for a little bit because my editor was working on book 3 and she sent me some rewrites. So I had to store my progress. But this is how you can see where I started, and that's where they're going to be tracking at my current pace. This is how they are tracking me. So I can see my daily word count. You see, I added a lot of words over there. I didn't write all of those words in one day, by the way. My friend Rob would probably do something like that. But over here, you can see that I had an elevation of word count. I wrote some stuff on the 1st of January, and then again, I added 3,000 words on the 8th of January. So here it says the kind of person that I am. This is the average time of the day that I write. These numbers are a little bit strange because their time zone is slightly different to mine, but I usually do start writing between roughly 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. It will say where I write, and that is because I've loaded it. There isn't someone stalking me. I've actually loaded that information. On average, the number of words I write per day, and then it tells me based on my current progress, this is when I will be finished my novel. And this will tell me on average how many words I am writing per minute, and then how I felt. Now, how do they get these stats? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add a new update. And here you will see I can enter how I felt. I can enter that I wrote 300 words, and I can say what time I started. So let's say I'm going to start now at 8:56, and so let's say that I finish at 9:30. Okay, and I put in my progress. I save my progress. Okay, there you will see that those 300 words are recorded. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually even change the date. So let's do this. Let's put it at the 9th, and we're going to do it again. So I'm going to have to write these words so that I can have an accurate thing over here. 8:57 and 8. Try again. 09:10. Let's do it that way. Okay. Right, and so there the dates should have changed. So we're on 4 May. Now, other things that you can do is you can find community. So there's forums, my group. We can click in what our home region is. So you can put in who you are with, and you can see that there are 2 members in this particular group. And when last people communicated together. And then there's a little events button over here. So events, you can see what's happening. Nothing is happening at the moment because the next camp is still going to happen. And we can say past events. Okay, so you can see that there were write-ins in November, because they do a novel in November, an entire novel. And so this is when the people who are participating in this did their writing. So let's just see, race to the finish. And there are the beautiful purple jacaranda flowers that are known for the Pretoria area. Okay, so this tells us that it was on the 30th of November. It started at 5 p.m. and it was going to be 6 hours, and it shows you where you were going to find it. So this group was meeting on Discord. And there were 3 active members that participated in that. Okay, so that's a little bit about Camp Nanowrimo. So if you are a new author, you can actually meet a really great community inside there. There are a lot of different Facebook groups, different kinds of groups that you can participate in. But please remember that when you are participating in a Facebook group, your sole purpose is actually to make connections that are going to help you to sell books and to write. It's not for us to all post little pictures of our puppy dogs and kittens on there. You need to have some social media because you will find new readers in that community, but be very focused. Don't make that the be all and end all goal. Your goal is to write. So there are authors that will engage with people and then go on social media breaks, and that is absolutely fine. So I hope that you'll be joining me during the April event for Camp Nano, and also with the other events that they are going to be having throughout the year. If you do want to find more hints and tips about being a writer and things that are available for you, please do subscribe to this channel. I also have a newsletter, so if you go to the top of the channel, you can subscribe to that. And if you're a Patreon supporter of mine, please let me know if there are any videos that you specifically would like to find out about. So people who want to have an accountability partner, you're welcome to join me on my Write, Learn and Earn Facebook group and contact me and book an appointment if you need to have one. And I hope that you're going to have a fantastic writing time, and that you can get all those words out. And I look forward to seeing you at the next Camp Nano.